Hello students, I hope you all are safe at home. Today, let us start the next topic of lesson number 1, Medieval Gujarat. And the topic is the history of Anilwad Patan. The history of Anilwad Patan is associated with the name of the brave, heroic lady. After the death of King Ajaypal, his son being too young, Queen Neki Devi, his mother, took over the responsibility of the kingdom. During this time, Sahabuddin Gauri crossed the desert and attacked Gujarat. Queen Neki Devi exhibited enormous courage, tied her infant son to herself, led the army of Gujarat into the battle, and successfully defeated Sahabuddin Gauri. After the Solanki dynasty, the Waghela dynasty ruled over Gujarat. The last emperor of the Waghela dynasty, Karandev Waghela, was defeated by Alauddin Khilji, and it brought to the end of Rajput rule over Anilwad Patan. Later on, for a period of time, Anilwad Patan remained the capital of Gujarat just for a namesake. During the Sultanate era, Ahmad Shah established Ahmedabad in 1411 CE. Thereafter, Patan ceased being the capital of Gujarat and became the headquarters of Subhagiri district. The Sultans ruled over Gujarat through the 15th century until the end of 16th. During this era, notable sultans like Ahmad Shah, Mahmud Begda, and Muzaffar Shah ruled over Gujarat. At the beginning of the 17th century, the Mughal dynasty established itself over Gujarat, and thereafter many other kingdoms came into existence in Gujarat. Next topic is administration. During the Solanki era, the king was the most powerful of all. The various departments of the kingdom were handled by different ministers. The most important minister was known as Mahamatya, who looked after the finance department. The most important department of the administration was known as Mandal. The capital of this kingdom was located on the bank of the river Saraswati, and hence it was known as Saraswati Mandal. The subsection of the Mandal was known as Pathak. There were several such Pathaks, which included many villages within their folds. Mandals such as Kutch Mandals, Saurashtra Mandal, Ketak Mandal, Lat Mandal, Medpat Mandal were present during this time. Children, you can see Ranki Vav picture. 1.6 picture is of Ranki Vav. Next topic is architecture and culture. Many people followed Shaivism in Gujarat during the Solanki era. At this time, Somnath was the prime center of Shaivism, while Dwarka was the famous pilgrim center for the Vaishnav. The influence of Buddhism reduced during the medieval age, while Jainism gathered momentum. As a result, many magnificent Jain temples were built. This period also saw the progress of architecture, sculpture, and paintings. The architecture of this time exhibited the Rajasthani style of temple carving. The Sun Temple of Modhera, the Vimla Vasi Temple of Abu were constructed in the 11th century, while the Rudra Mahal Temple, the reconstruction Somnath Temple were built in the 12th century. The 13th century saw the construction of Dilwara Temple of Mount Abu, which attained a prominent place in the architectural splendor of India. Children, you can see 1.7 Kirti Toran of Vadnagar picture in this page number 4. Along with the temple, architecture of Gujarat, other architectural work such as lakes, forts, gateways, arches of temples were also included. Among all the Kirti Toran, the Kirti Toran of Vadnagar is very famous. Manuscripts were usually written on palm leaves. Margins were drawn along the four sides of these 2 to 3 feet long and 2 to 3 inches wide leaves, and within that limit space, writings or drawings were executed. Beside this, a long lot of literary work on Jainism was accomplished during the Solanki era, like the Dvasharya Granth. Ahmedabad became the center of administration during the Sultanate Rigm. Many books were written in Persian. Also, many books in Gujarati have been written during this period. Many famous mosques were built during the Sultanate as well as the Mughal era. The famed Siddhi Sayyed Grill of Ahmedabad and the Sarkej Roja mosque were constructed during that time. Thus, during the medieval age of almost 560 years, Gujarat was ruled over by the Rajput dynasty and later by the Sultanate era and the Mughal era. This is evident from the architectural splendor and the literary work of that period. Now, student, I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you.